This is the doctor's room, aka the surgeon. He does prefer to be called the surgeon.
Oh, I've seen this room before.
Just don't think about it. If you don't think about it, you'll see the things that are happening in that chair.
Now we're in the asylum area.
There are like 2 little short dark things that will appear at the end of the hallway here and like peer around the corner and then dart away.
Supposedly it was like there was a lot more straps on it, and there was like a big, like almost surgical light in here.
Yeah, something said to cover up the blood, my dear.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's why when you said it was red.
I don't know if this door is closing because I'm standing here or what's happening here.
Are you filming that?
Yeah. I don't know if that was because we were standing like on that wood or not.
I don't think you were touching it. When I walked in here, I saw a dark thing in here, like look at me and like reach out. Like growled at me in here.
That's the one I'm not going in no matter what, just so you know.
What would we like to do next?
So 2 options. We can go down there, or we can go into that room. I know Liv doesn't want to.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the thing I don't fuck with.
Yeah, they also said not to go in that room too, so I don't think we should go.
Well, they told us to go into that room, but it wasn't that dude.
Yeah, it was that whatever's in there.
So you want to go that way? You had an idea of what you wanted to do? SS method?
I was just,
Okay, you want to do the SS method?
yeah, so I was saying the
Like in the
SS method
hallway
here.
or something?
What?
What do you want to do?
What do you mean?
You were talking about doing some SS method?
Yeah, I was saying someone can sit here at the end of this hallway and do the SS method up here
Okay.
if we want to.
You want to do that?
I'll do the Estes method outside. I don't want to do it in here.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can do
because
it.
I want to respect like the man that's down there,
Mm-hmm.
because he's very different from the souls that are in these 3 rooms.
Yeah.
And I think like the last thing that I don't want to mess with is in that room.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like downstairs, and I don't want to do it again.
Got you.
Are they going to be okay if we do it like here
In the hallway.
or?
I think you guys could do it in the common room.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it in the common room.
Then do you want to do it in the common room? Or is it still too close to this place?
I'll do it in the common room.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like it, but I'll do it.
Because I don't know what you mean by outside, so I didn't know if that was
like
the outside there.
outside of the building. Because
Yeah.
they get stuff outside, like outside of the building. You know, like where our base is. There's tables out there. We can do it out there by the tables. That's what I was thinking.
Oh. Okay. What do you want to do? Let me know.
I'm just talking too many things.
You?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
What are they telling you?
It's just the man in the corner over there is very unstable.
Yeah.
So I think we should do the Estes method outside.
Okay.
I want to see what type of souls are out there.
It's
Plus
fun.
it'll give me a
So I
break.
don't know what time it is.
It's
About midnight.
1.
It's 1. Do you guys want to just like do split up stuff? And then we can do a reaction video?
Was that fun last night? I opened my leg or something.
So now we're in the asylum area. This would have been their day room or their recreational room. I'm hoping they would have spent a lot of time out here because when you go over here into their patients' rooms, they would have 5, 6, 7 patients to a room. You're going to see that they probably didn't even have beds because these rooms were so small. Pretty much anything paranormal that you could think of has happened up here at one time or another. People have been bit, scratched, growled at, hissed at, disembodied voices, shadow figures, full-bodied apparitions, footsteps, talking, light anomalies, crawlers. Pretty much everything you think of has happened up here. Poltergeist-like activity.
What's with the floor?
That's where the original staircase used to be. In the 60s, they had to put in the metal stairs because those were considered fire hazard. So they took those out. The other one comes up over here. Used to be like a Y.
Yeah, because I'm like, why does it look like there's not? Sorry.
So through here are going to be the patient's rooms. This is the doctor's room, aka the surgeon. He does prefer to be called the surgeon.
Oh, I've seen this room before.
It's just heavy in here.
Just think that things are scary. That's the one I'm not going in, no matter what. Just so you know.
This is not a good room at all.
That is the one that I saw in my nightmares.
Just don't think about it, because I don't think about it, you will see the things that are happening in that chair. There's a lot of dark things in here.
Do you think that chair was always there, or do you think it was something different at some point?
It was different. Maybe, I don't know. This is a different color. Did they like, this could be completely off, but like, did they do like electroshock or something in here?
They didn't really say much.
They didn't really say much?
In some of the stuff that I watched, apparently there used to be a lot of different things in here, and that table was very different.
Yeah, I walked in here and there was a dark thing sitting in this.
Yeah.
Was
Some-
it kicking its feet like a child?
That's kind of funny though.
Maybe it's just my spirit guides making it better.
There are some people that believe like there was people tortured in this room,
I mean, yeah.
essentially, from what I can tell. But our tour guide didn't
In
really
many
say
different
much.
ways.
Yeah, they didn't really say much about this room.
Why is this chair supposed to be here?
There used to be a different one there,
Okay,
but it got taken out.
got it. So I was like, oh, I don't know. My
Right.
ego says that it shouldn't be because it looks really old, but I see a different color chair.
Oh, do you see a red one?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, supposedly it was like there was a lot more straps on it, and there was like a big, like almost surgical light in here.
Yeah, something said to cover up the blood, my dear.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's why when you said it was red.
This is red leather.
Yeah, it was.
Ignore the scary thing.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird.
Not in real life. Sorry.
Right now, they're like,
Okay.
it's interesting to find out what people get from him. This up here, we have no way to know who died in what room, what patients were in what room. So we go kind of like with the paranormal behind them is what we call them. Like this room, we call the mind warp room. There are multiple spirits in this room, but there's one particular female who likes to make you feel pretty much everything she felt while she was here. One minute you might be happy, next minute you might be sad, next minute you might be super angry. And I'm not talking like, okay, now I'm mad. Like, I want to kill you type of mad. Drugged, nauseous, off kilter, crazy. I had to physically be removed from this room. But I also put myself in her, how would you word it?
Mindset?
You know how usually a ghost gets attached to you? I got attached to her. And I physically had to be removed from that room I got very emotionally disabled is the best way I could put it because I couldn't function.
So this room right here is interesting. What do you feel about it?
Is there someone that like haunts that?
There's a few things.
Like a
It's
person
not
hiding?
gonna focus.
They're hiding behind.
No, that's fun. Where are you going? Sorry.
Don't say, ooh, I'm about to walk in a place.
I just told you I'm not going to the one place and you literally walked right in.
Yeah.
Like I stepped in there. Like it was your job.
Yeah, there's someone hiding back here.
Who are they? Male, female?
I don't know if I'm making it up. They look like a female, like a girl.
Uh-huh.
She has dark hair, very timid. I feel like they used to do horrible things to her.
They call this the disillusion room.
What does that mean?
So there is a female soul according to the spirit guide that she feels very connected to, and they make her feel the way that she felt when she was here. So it changes.
Yeah, so I believe they had patients here that were catatonic. They would go catatonic, so they like would just stand there or sit there and just like not move. And that's kind of what she was describing, I think. And I think she was looking for a word to describe it, but that's kind of how she felt. Like she just kind of
Standing out here, I felt like I had vertigo and nausea.
Yeah.
Our tour guide said that she's
Really
got
upset my stomach out there.
lots of different.
So was that just because of her mental state or because of what they did to her? Okay, because I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Because her mind moves 1,000 miles per second. But when they give her things, it's like slows it down, but it's still consuming. it's like her thoughts happen on a different frequency and she can't move her body. But she's like hiding in that corner. Do people see her?
I don't know
Not
if
that
some
I'm
people
aware.
see her, but there's also other souls in this room, so I guess they used to keep more than one person in a room at a time, with or without beds, presumably.
I like her.
We call it the mind warp room. This room, some people call him the mean man, the evil man. I hate it. I really wish he'd give me his name. He's not either of that, I don't think. A lot of times when somebody's been bit, scratched, growled at, hissed at, they were usually in this room and they were being a jerk to him.
I was just gonna say, he said they were being inappropriate.
Yep. And I feel like he's probably had enough in his life that if you're gonna mess with him, now he can do something about it.
Well, no, that's
That
why
type of
he's
thing.
quiet. He says if you were quiet, they would leave you alone.
Makes sense? So then this room is John's room. He's very, very shy, very, very timid. We find if you kind of knock on his door and say, hey John, we're gonna come talk to you, kind of introduce yourselves, he's more likely to give you activity than if you just barge in, he kind of just shuts down. He's also known to close his door if he's not wanting to talk. It'll just close. And you'll see, you can stomp around it and stuff. And it takes a hot minute to actually get it to close. So, at the end of the hallway, where those two doors are open, we have what we call our twins or our peepers. They're
Was-
child.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Was he military or not military?
We don't know.
I don't think he was military.
A lot of them, up here, they wouldn't have been, most of them. I mean, there would have been some that would have been, but a lot of them would have been not military.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay. Do you need to go on the stairs?
He's like Forrest Gump.
Hmm?
He's like Forrest Gump. He says his mama took him here so that he could have a good life, and they said he was going to be on the lower floors, but they put him in here.
That makes sense.
And every time she would visit, which wasn't often because she couldn't take care of him anymore, they'd put him downstairs and then put him back in the room. He didn't belong here.
A lot of people, we've had a lot of mediums come through at separate times and tell us that they believe he was on the verge of being like, almost like autistic.
No, he was.
Right.
I'm
And
sorry.
no,
he's
that breaks
really
my heart
sweet.
because my son has autism, and
Mhm.
to think that he would have been put in this in a place like just because people couldn't understand it back then is horrible. Because he just graduated top of his class for computers. You know, I mean, he's very high functioning, but he's very shy. I love John. I like to
Yeah,
go in
he's
his
really
room.
sweet.
So when I would go in, one time I went to his room and the door closed while I was in there, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Does that mean he wants me out, or I was
Well,
hoping that he
just
wanted me to
talk with
stay
him.
and talk. That's what I was hoping it was, because I'm like, I hope I'm not offending you.
He really likes sandwiches.
You like sandwiches, okay?
Like BLTs or something.
Me too, dude. Bacon's the best way to go.
Sorry, he's really sweet.
No,
he
that's
likes you
okay.
too.
So down at the end of the hallway, we have what we call our twins or our peepers. They're childlike spirits, like about this size, and they would like peep out in unison, almost like they're playing peekaboo with you. Like I said, we have documentation of children being here, just not of any dying, so we're not even sure if they're children or if they're just smaller. Back then, people were smaller than we are now, so we don't know. A lot of times when we investigate, we do this hallway a lot because you can see all the main hot spots, and plus you can see out into the day room. And we get a lot of activity through this hallway. Does anybody have any questions?
No. I like him. He's nice.
Yeah.
I want a sandwich now. Like a turkey club or something, you know? I love them.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, he's one of our favorites. Well, they all are. I love even Otis, as much as I don't like him, he's still family.
And then there's this room right
yeah,
here.
this corner, right? Which are these? Okay, those are separate.
What do you feel about that one?
There's a scary dude in here.
There's what?
Scary dude in there.
Is he scary? Or is that what?
I mean, dude energy.
Oh, I thought you would relate to him.
Might be telling me something different then. Because when you said that, I see someone else. Do
Yeah.
the patients switch?
Possibly.
Like, is there more than one person associated to rooms?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you're seeing someone different. The person that you were.
Wait, they kept multiple people in a room?
They may have,
They may have.
presumably.
Are you talking about the meek, like,
Yeah.
stringy boy?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a really scary dude in here with him that used to like pound him.
There's they call this John's room. Apparently there's a soul in there named John. And the way he explained himself to
Someone
me,
just walked over there, saw it physically.
yeah, I heard someone walk too.
You see the light, but it's over there. That's a door. Underneath the door, I saw it. Footprints walk past that.
Super
Sick.
fun.
Love
We'll
that.
get there in a second.
Was there just another noise over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like a door opening.
Sounded like a high pitched squeal.
So
Yeah, no, the first thing I got when I looked at this room was like some scary dude. And then when you told me about the quiet dude, I see him being pushed up against the wall by the scary dude. So, whatever that means.
in this room, what do you feel about the room that
Can't see. Oh, why are there toys in here?
it's really going
Guys, there's dinosaurs in here. I didn't notice. Oh, I'm so excited.
Dinosaurs say less.
Sorry. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Ghost investigating.
Is there like a little kid in here?
She didn't talk about a little kid, but I'm sure there might have been.
Is there a dude in here?
Yes.
Yeah, the dudes are harder for me to talk to. Because they're very scared. All of the people that are in this place are very scared.
Do we have a light on?
What?
It's just creepy. Continue, sorry.
Everyone that's in here is very scared.
The
Like,
one they said this was David's room, I believe, right?
I don't remember.
David. But the man named David was talking to me.
Does he have brown hair? He's more of a solid person.
Yeah, I saw him older, like much older, so I'm sure he had brown hair. But he's very
Oh, you saw him like old.
yeah, he's
I
very
see him like in his 30s.
30s, yeah. But he's very quiet, so like people feel like there's a dominating male presence in this room, but it never talks, or they don't talk.
Oh, yeah, he's more of a solid dude.
Well, he
Where-
told me, we'll ask him why he doesn't talk. Maybe he'll talk to you, unless you don't want to talk to him. But he's not a bad person, so.
He talked to you.
Mhm.
He's very visual.
Yeah. He's also very clairsentient.
Yeah, because he's like, it's easier to talk to Liv than it is you. He has a lot of emotions, but he isn't allowed to have emotions.
He won't talk to me.
Yeah, he said that if you were quiet, they left you alone, which is why he's quiet to
Yeah.
people. Anyways, okay, so what do you think about over here?
Yeah, we didn't go down this way, but it does seem a little bit creepy.
There's a lot of really scary things down this hallway. There's a lot of people in that one.
I feel like I see someone like peeking around that fucking door. I
You're
don't
correct.
like it.
So down here, do you want me to tell you or do you want to say something?
You can tell me.
They have the peepers.
Peepers?
The peepers. There are like two little short dark things that will appear at the end of the hallway here and like peer around the corner and then dart away. What do you think those are? Because I don't think they're human.
No, they're not.
They said they like the size of kids. That's what
Yeah.
I said when you said there were kids up here. I said no, but then I said yes.
But I feel like
There's
Yeah, I
just-
know, when she was like, ah!
There's a set of two of them, I believe she said, right?
yeah, but I think that they're linked to someone that actually was here.
What do you mean?
They're the manifestations of their creation of their mind.
Oh.
I don't like these doors. Oh, please tell me they didn't put someone in this really small room. I hope that was a closet or something.
No, that's why this is the room where those things are associated to. Someone said that they put them in small rooms because they were less likely to hurt themselves.
Sad.
They growled at me in here.
It's great.
I think it's the manifestations of what a patient used to see.
Yeah, no, that's accurate.
So they're not actually human souls, but they're associated to someone that lived here. I feel like it was a man, and I feel like they might have had electroshock therapy for him. Because he would talk about them and babble.
Yeah, you're correct. Was he in the war? Were they all in the war? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think some of them weren't in the war. They were just people.
Up here, it was just a variety.
Yeah, so they could have been and they could not have been. It was just people with severe physical handicaps, mental handicaps, and like what is it? Like the people that were insane but criminally.
Yeah.
That was what she said.
But I see him like sitting in one spot and like talking to his hallucinations, and that's why they became so solid.
He sounds kind of like a monkey. I know it
The
sounds
dude?
mean. Yeah, he like makes
What do you look like?
noises.
What does he look like?
He has either a shaved head or his hair is very short. His eyes are very large. He's white. He's very skinny and gaunt.
Okay.
And he'll talk to you, but his eyes move everywhere all the time. They don't stop. And he just makes like noises. Yeah, but it's really bad. So,
Look at where they put him.
Yeah.
well, yeah, no, I know. He's not scary. I mean, he is, but like, he's unnerving because of who he is.
Did they
Which is
put
fine.
things on the walls?
To play with?
No, like padding.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I feel like that's why he's back here too, because he's further away from everyone else. They were like worried about him doing things
Yeah.
because he was unhinged.
He says that he used to do things more to himself than other people, but he would tell people about it, and that's what scared them. He shows
Makes
me
sense.
like skin picking.
I was gonna say he showed me like almost like peeling the paint off the wall.
Mm-hmm. He tried very hard to be good, is what he says. He's like, I just wanted to be good.
Like when you asked him if there was padding, he showed me like he was like peeling the paint off the wall. So I don't know if there was or not.
Like they were worried about him hurting himself and other people.
Yeah.
That's why he's back in this room. We're back in these two rooms somewhere. I don't know
Right.
which one it is, because he's kind of hard to talk to. Yeah. Yeah, if you want, I'll do S's method in here.
Okay, we're coming in here just to
That's
talk.
fine.
If you don't mind.
We're going in this room. I like this girl.
Just be careful.
Be careful.
The lady said that it gets very overwhelming emotionally.
Yeah.
So she's had to have people physically take her out of there because she gets like sucked into her emotions.
What do you mean?
Like her emotions change. Like she makes you feel her emotions, what she went through.
She like physically influences you, and she's had people have to like take her out of there because she's like, I'm not leaving. You can't make me leave. So
With the girl?
the
tour
tour guide Shelly,
Oh.
because she likes the girl in there too. She goes, but I've had to be physically removed because I couldn't get out.
Oh, that's
So just be careful.
okay.
That's all.
I like the girl in here.
Do you want me to make the card?
She makes me feel comfortable.
So as long as you're comfortable.
I like her a lot. She makes me happy. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'm in here. I want people that are weird or freaked out a little bit.
It's hard for me.
I don't want to go in there because
I like her a lot.
I feel a lot of things.
Do you want to just turn the light on behind us? Someone. And just set it on the floor or something.
So we are in the attic. We're over by the I don't know what you would call it, restricted section.
High security.
High security.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the like high security section. And we got 2 flashlights up there. a voice recorder and a music box. This isn't on, but maybe I should be. Why the heck is not? Put this over here. Okay. Cool. So, if you are here, would you be able to make any of our equipment go off? Do you know Shelly? Do you like Shelly? She's like, you know the answer to that.
It would make her feel happy though if you put it on camera for her. That was an astoundingly good response. Thank you. I'm sure she will really like that. We appreciate that, and she will too. Thank you, thank you. It was a very good job.
Were you hiding when I came in here behind that wall?
So I'm asking in my head if the reason you saw her is like hiding behind there is that she's not necessarily hiding. It's just what you're supposed to do when someone approaches the door.
Oh gosh, yeah, that makes sense. Because
See?
when you have like, when you're in like mental institutions, they think you're going to like attack the guard.
So you have to be back there, otherwise they won't let you out.
Yeah,
See?
because that's how all of them like presented to me, which is why I like walked in and like went to the back of the room. Because I was like, why are you over here?
Yeah, they're like, we're not hiding. That's what we're supposed to do.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Do you have dark hair? Is the way that I see you the way that you look?
She really likes the cat ball. That's why I said something.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
I'm gonna sit on the floor really quick. Is your name Alyssa? You're gonna have to make the cat ball stop moving.
That's a yes.
Yeah. Thank you. That was very nice. I know you like the pretty colors. It just gets confusing for some people because they can't hear you like we can. So that's why we use the physical objects to listen to you to talk. It's for the ones that are gonna watch this.
So that's why she stops it and starts it again. Yeah. Because it takes a second for it to be like, okay, I'm done moving.
So your name is Alyssa? Thank you. That's a very pretty name. Did you have a little sister? It's okay if you weren't able to know her the whole time. She's still your sister. She doesn't want to talk about it.
Got you. Was there a guard that liked you? Wasn't a guard. There's like a lady you're telling me about.
Is it like one of the ladies that was in there that like oversees
Oh,
everything?
is it the nurse that my mom met?
Oh, got you.
She
I'm
was
like, why are
nice.
there women over here? Because I very much know that there's like these masculine presenting guards that like kept people safe. But I keep seeing like a lady walking through that has like almost auburn colored hair.
And a clipboard.
Yeah.
Is she nice? Is she more pleasant? Yes. It's very nice of you to use the cat balls to communicate and the flashlight. That's very nice of you. I feel like she doesn't want to talk anymore.
Got you.
She needs a break. She's changing.
She's
Yeah.
what?
Her mood is changing. She's a little overstimulated.
Oh, got you.
You know, like when you shake your hands
Yeah.
and like look at the floor and your breathing gets heavy. Yeah.
That's what that's
So
what
she's
I,
showing me that she's getting really nervous about things, and that there's people that comfort her when that happened, because there's other people that would dismiss her and just like medicate her.
it's okay, we can take a break.
So I'm like trying to be like, who was the person that was nice to you? Because those other dudes, they suck.
She said they used to hum to her.
Yeah.
She would have a humming song.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I'm like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she wants to take a break, but she doesn't want to stop because people don't normally come in here and talk to her like this. Because people are like kind of scared of the room because they're like, oh, people are affected in this room.
That's good. We can take a break.
She's like, I want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I agree. She says being in here was bad for her mental health, but she didn't realize that it was bad for her mental health because people told her that it would get better if she was in here. Because she's showing me like snippets of her life where she would sit here and like look at how the walls are and try to understand the walls, because there's nothing to do. So when your brain moves as fast as hers, it's hard to be in a solitary place, especially with other people that are just as nervous around you. That's why she's so anxiety filled. Because I like her because she's very much like me.
Was your birthday in May? Was your birthday in June? I feel like her birthday's coming up.
She's in Gemini.
Or Taurus.
Taurus is April.
April, May, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you a Taurus?
She's like, what is that?
Your birthday is between the end of April and the beginning of May. Did you sit at that window and watch people?
She says she doesn't want to talk about here. She wants to talk about us.
Oh. What in regards to this?
So like earlier I had a mental breakdown, like PTSD. You know? It's like where you close your eyes and you can only see scary things.
Yeah.
She's asking about the window is like bringing her back to like only seeing bad things.
Oh.
So she
Got
likes
you.
talking to us because we talk about like the things that don't make the scary things come.
Got you.
Like making her feel more present instead of past.
Ah.
Which is really sweet. That's a very poetic way to say that.
Yeah, because she's like showing me different parts of the room. She says the building is showing me that.
She says she likes that you like crystals. They're pretty rocks. I think she's tired now.
Should we move to another room? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.
It was lovely to meet you.
Where would you like to go next?
You want to do this room or that room? Those rooms?
It's up to you. They all scare me. They all scare you? I like John the best.
I was like, I thought you
Yeah, I
liked
was gonna
this
say
guy.
John's.
The
seems-
autistic guy.
He's standing in the hallway.
Oh,
Who
you-
is?
that's this room.
Yeah.
Got you.
He's where?
Yeah, I don't like standing in the hallway.
Oh, I thought you said he's standing in the hallway.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I don't see anything.
Look, you can see where they had clips for stuff. I'm always going back there. Are you gonna go back there?
What? Why do you like to go into the scariest spots possible?
Well, is this scary?
Oh, this
There's a
goes
window
like.
over here.
Oh, ours goes way back.
Okay.
I'm mostly just scared about falling through the floor.
Yeah, because that window's like open to the outside.
I don't know
It's
if
so
it's
cute.
open. There's glass.
Was there a half moon window in the other one?
No.
Was it like a square
It was
one?
a square.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I saw her looking out at it.
Mm.
I like how you all are in this one, but not in the girls' room.
Well, I like John. He's nice. He's like,
Do you want to talk to him? Do you?
Um,
And I'll film you.
He says his mom says he's not allowed. Like he
Oh.
shouldn't. Mama said.
So do you want to do this man?
It's up to you, whatever you want.
I don't know if this door is closing because I'm standing here, or what's
Probably.
happening here. Yeah, because he closes his door sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, he does. If he doesn't want you in there. See, Mama said, I'm not supposed to talk to you.
You filming that?
Yeah. I don't know if that was because we were standing like on that wood or not.
think you were touching it.
Well, like I don't know if it was just because we were walking in that.
Why
So we
would
were
I walk
walking.
in there?
When we walked in there, that didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're not.
So we're not talking to him?
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, thank you. Anyways.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
Well, it's very polite though too.
Yeah. That's why I was like, because it moves and I like pushed it back and I was like, wait a minute, why is that moving?
Are we cool to talk to this guy?
David, yeah.
Okay. His name's David.
I think so.
You think so? Okay. I don't think
Well, David's got dinosaurs in here, so he must be cool. Excuses.
carry this one.
Okay, so we're gonna. Can we hang in here? Yeah. That was really funny. I thought that was just me.
That was wild.
He talks like Forrest Gump does.
I mean, we can like try to debunk it in a little bit if he's okay with us. Like,
I think we should just leave his door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
think it should be fine though.
I'm not worried about debunking someone like that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I believe it.
I know that's why I was like, I don't know because it didn't move when we came in, so like,
I mean, we were all like we were standing. in the
Yeah, I
doorway
walked
as
in
well.
and out of
No,
that
she
room.
says he'll close it if he doesn't want you in there. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
that's
Oh
why
my
I was like, I
gosh.
don't know why this door's closing.
Well, I also was thinking that, like, saying that, like, my mom says that I shouldn't talk to people. Like, he already told us what he needed to in the first place when we were up here before, and I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's really cute.
That was
I appreciate the slow door close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it didn't even,
No,
like,
thank
hit
you.
anyone.
I'm gonna stand with my back to this hallway.
Can you stay there?
Okay.
It's fun. You just look behind you the whole time.
That's fine.
We'll just turn it off.
Yeah, it's just
Sorry.
pretty good. Is that supposed to be a heater?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an old.
it's an old radiator.
So his name's David.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
let me
just turned
say
on. I asked two and they both turned off.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you guys
Spicy.
name right.
You gotta stop.
Yeah.
I put the flashlight right there so that there's light behind you.
Okay. Are you guys recording?
Yeah.
Janelle, are you recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good.
So we're in David's room. And we have what you can see here. But we're up in the attic still, in the high security part of the attic. And he has confirmed that his name is David. When I walked in here, did I see a little boy? Is that you? Okay,
Just
turn it
him
off.
when he was little.
What?
It's just him when he was little.
Oh, it's just him when he was little? Was it just you when you were little?
Well, I have to ask, do you like dinosaurs? Do you like your toys? Oh, I'm sad now.
Well, it's because you're a man now, right? Because I don't play with toys anymore.
Well, did you like them? Or did you like
Yeah. Were you showing me you were a child for a reason? did I just pick that up? First off, were you showing me you were a child for a reason?
You can also talk into the voice recorder on the radiator too. He's sick.
Do you like when people come visit you?
I heard him say that I never had visitors.
I was about to say, as soon as I asked that, it said, I was like, I don't think we can come here and talk to them.
Yes.
I think they go into the room that's across the hallway with her, but I don't think they come in here.
Do they go to the room at the end of the hallway? Yeah, because that's where all the scary things are.
Well, I also keep asking. I asked, it turned off for you, and then in my head I asked, do people go into the doctor's room? And it turned on.
Oh,
I do
the
not want to
doctor's
go
room.
in there.
I'll go in there. Should we go in there? Yeah. Okay.
Is that you answering or someone else answering?
Why someone else?
Is that you answering that, David? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like it was someone else too.
It was not a nice feeling when it blinked on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not allowed in David's room right now.
Were you over there when I saw you? Was that you? Is that an owl?
Yeah, I've been hearing this one.
Fucking love owls, Tamara. Did I see you in the corner over there? I'm not gonna use my energy.
Did they allow you to have a rocking chair over in the corner? Did you? Oh, well that's nice. I saw him in a rocking chair looking out the window.
What were you gonna say after that?
What I was gonna say after that was, is that something you wanted? Okay, it's not something you had, it's something that you wanted. Correct?
Oh, got you. That makes sense. Because it went on when you started talking.
It makes it feel like it's like a comfort thing to like rock back and forth.
Mm-hmm. But he wanted to do it in a rocking chair.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but I don't think that they gave you one.
Yeah, he just wanted to like rock back and forth.
Why are there toys in here?
Is it because they see the child version of you? People do? Yeah.
That's so weird. Because I saw those and I immediately saw this flash of this boy that has light brown hair. And it's like straight and he has kind of like a bowl cut. And he has a yellow shirt on.
Do you use the child version of yourself to talk to people that come here? Because people feel that your full-grown version is intimidating?
And that's why they did it for me, because masculine presences are scary for me.
Yeah. He also says when I was a child I was more normal. He
Ah.
says people don't understand me as an adult. I don't necessarily understand myself either. On the tour, he told me that he checked himself in here, for lack of better words. He may have been a veteran as well,
Yep.
but because of the things he went through as a child and a young adult, he couldn't cope with it, and he was like, I don't feel safe to myself or others, so this is the best thing for me to do.
Got you.
It was a very admirable thing to do.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah. Thank you for validating that for me, because that was a very nice story for you to share to me.
Can I ask you a very direct question? Was that a response to me? Can I ask you a very direct question?
He wants you to ask it in your head, not out loud.
Okay. Got it. Got any other questions?
No, I think they're a little too personal.
Oh.
He's just talking.
Did you have a family before you were here? Did they know, well, were they not nice to you? Got you. Because I was like, did they know you were coming here? That was my question I was going to ask. But then I was like, wait a second. They're the reason why you're here. the reason why you're here. Did you have a dog? Did you want a dog? Shows me like a little brown dog with floppy ears.
That's cute.
Did like someone you know have a dog that like that looked like that?
Was it someone that used to walk by the front of the building and visit? Someone you saw outside? Yeah. I feel like they would come to visit people here and bring their dog, and you would get to see them talking. I was like, I wish I could be friends with that dog.
Yeah.
Same. I would do the same thing. Yeah. That's very sweet.
Can you make the REM pod go off?
It makes scary or funny noises.
All I heard was I could.
We gotta prove to Russell it works, my dude. Yeah. He's like, it does work. Like, can you play a tune on it? Play like some Christmas tune.
We probably know a Christmas tune because they're all the same still.
I know.
Yeah, they haven't changed.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much for talking to
Wow.
us, David. We
Yeah.
appreciate you interacting with us. Not
Yeah.
only as mediums, but for everyone to see as well. You're gonna be on TV. You're gonna be famous.
What would we like to do next?
So 2 options. We can go down there, or we can go into that room. I know Liv doesn't want to.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the thing I don't fuck with.
Yeah, they also said not to go in that room too, so I don't think we should go.
Well, they told us to go into that room, but it wasn't
Well,
that dude.
Yeah, it was that whatever's in there.
So you want to go that way? You had an idea of what you wanted to do? SS method?
I was just,
Okay, you want to do the SS method?
yeah, so I was saying the
Like in the
SS method
hallway or
here.
something?
What?
What do you want to do?
What do you mean?
You were talking about doing some SS method?
Yeah, I was saying someone can sit here at the end of this hallway and do the SS method up here
Okay,
if we want to.
you want to do that? Does
I'll
anyone
do the
want to do
access method outside. I want to do it in here.
Yeah,
I
we
just
can do
because
it.
I want to
here.
respect like the man that's down there,
Mm-hmm.
because he's very different from the souls that are in these 3 rooms.
Yeah.
And I think like the last thing that I don't want to mess with is in that room.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like downstairs, and I don't want to do it again.
Got you.
Are they going to be okay if we do it like here
In the hallway.
or?
I think you guys could do it in the common room.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it in the common room.
Then do you want to do it in the common room? Or is it still too close to this place?
I'll do it in the common room.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like it, but I'll do it.
Because I don't know what you mean by outside, so I didn't know if that was the outside there.
outside of the building. Because
Yeah.
they get stuff outside, like outside of the building. You know, like where our base is. There's tables out there. We can do it out there by the tables. That's what I was thinking.
Oh. Okay. What do you want to do? Let me know.
I'm just talking too many things.
You?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
What are they telling you?
It's just the man in the corner over there is very unstable.
Yeah.
So I think we should do the Estes method outside.
Okay.
I want to see what type of souls are out there.
It's
Plus,
fun.
it'll give me a
So
break.
what time it is?
It's
About midnight.
1.
It's 1. Do you guys want to just like do split up stuff? And then
Yeah.
we can do our reaction video?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember where it was.
I think it might be on the other side. Man, what the fuck?
What do we got out there?
We have the
You have
music
music
box.
box out there?
I was gonna put the REM pod out there, but I'm like, it's okay.
I don't know if they'll use it. We'll see. I feel like there's a scary thing in here. Maybe it's a surgeon dude. I don't know. But we asked if we should go in this room and the light went on and it wasn't something nice. Okay, so we're in the surgeon's rooms. You guys are recording, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're in the surgeon's room and we have a REM pod and then 2 flashlights. And then out in the hallway we have a music box. So is there someone that would like to talk with us? Can make any of our devices go off? Is there a surgeon that's in this room?
Is this some of the original stuff that was in here, like the bag and stuff?
Actually, only thing original to the building is the building itself.
Okay.
When the county took it over in the 1980s, they got rid of everything, including the files.
Is there someone out in the hallway? Looking and seeing what we're doing? Yeah, I thought so. Because I'm like, there's no one in here. And I feel like there's someone standing behind you. Are you a man? You said that the guy in here doesn't like being called a doctor.
No, he prefers to be called a surgeon.
Interesting. Did he do weird things in here?
We don't have proof of it, but we believe so.
Got you. Is that the surgeon that responded? Are you a patient? Okay, are you the lady? Yeah, I saw a lady go and touch that, like a nurse. Were the things that you were showing me true that happened in here? So I was talking about when I walked in here, I saw a dark thing in here, like look at me and like reach out. But then they were telling me that they did like your stereotypical weird experiment things for people that have mental illnesses. So like electroshock therapy and then like the lobotomy thing where they like cut into your head. Are those things true? Got you. Is the surgeon talking? Is someone else talking? Yeah, I feel like there's a man and a woman that are here. The woman is like one of the nurses that would like aid to the patients. And then the man is not the surgeon guy. The surgeon guy is like kind of intimidating. But I also very intimidated by male presences, so. But this other dude is like very light and nice. And like wanted to understand the patients instead of trying to fix their brains. But I feel like they're both talking.
That was my shoe, sorry.
You're good. Do you guys want to try the Polterscript?
Yeah, we can.
Should probably not have it near this. I'm gonna put this up here.
What is that?
This?
Yeah.
Have you heard of an ovulus?
Yeah.
It's the off-brand ovulus.
Oh, I didn't read one.
Yeah, it's called a Polterscript.
Oh,
It just
cool.
has less features.
Right.
So you have that option of yes and no numbers and the alphabet, and then you have like a 2,300 word dictionary, or they can select the words through, and you can select like the sensitivity, like move it up and down.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you're getting nothing, you turn it up a little bit, still getting it to turn it up.
Oof. Sorry. Sorry. Multiple sounds coming out of that. Can you use the Polterscript to communicate with us?
Ambulatory. Shadows. Scale.
You want to
You're
talk
setting
about?
my scale.
Oh, I'm shadowing scale.
Interrupt. 46 years. Third.
That thing makes some bad noises.
Randy. West.
What are the man and woman's names?
Male.
Male.
Reg. B. Method.
Was the man one of the caretakers?
Alignment. Aggression. Compete. Build.
Okay.
Void.
Are there human souls talking to us and then weird things interrupting?
Birth.
Yep. That's what they're talking about with the shadows. There's a shadow thing that likes to be in here and interact with
Tide
things.
top.
But there are different planes of existence.
Still.
Yeah.
Special.
Was the surgeon the one that touched a flashlight in that David's room?
Medicine. Elias. Quickly.
Was it something that looked like the surgeon?
Police.
Was it just a shadow dude?
Already.
Okay, it's not a shadow dude. Right?
Unholy.
So a
42
weird thing.
years.
So did a weird thing touch a flashlight in David's room?
Safe. U.S.
And telling me not to talk about that.
Break. Pot.
Something just walked past the door.
Cell. Moment. Chart.
Do you want? Should we move to another room?
You want to try to move to the end of the hall?
Yeah.
Showers.
Okay.
Question: was there a dinosaur and a truck in the middle of the hallway here earlier? It was on the edge. Okay. It was on the edge. I just don't remember seeing it.
I was like, did it move? I definitely saw the edge. I was still there. Do you like that? You can make it change colors too. Can you turn that off?
No, let's just make the god awful
I was trying to
noise.
figure it out.
Oh.
He's a little bit, kind of a lot of energy. And a little bit eccentric. Sorry. Would you be able to turn that off for us? We have other things you can play with. I'm gonna reset it. Yeah.
You gotta press it again. Press it 4 times.
Press it 4 times again. Okay.
There you go, Russell. There's your proof.
Well, yeah. Yeah. It'll happen while he's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you might like play with this thing.
Yeah, when we were over here earlier, I was watching the data room and I kept feeling like people were just walking back and forth.
This guy?
No, when I was in the day room, when we were over here by David's room,
Oh.
I was looking in the day room and it looked like people were walking back and forth.
In David's room?
No,
Or outside?
in the day room.
Oh, in the day room. Got
Yeah.
you.
When we were over at the end of the hallway.
Got you. So, is there someone that will talk to us? Hi. Are you the patient that we were seeing before? I don't know what your name is. Sorry. Are you someone that's not the patient? So, we're, I don't know what to call this room, but we're up in the attic in one of the rooms at the end of the hallway. We believe that there's a man in this space. He has like brown hair, it's very short, and he's kind of like very, very thin. And his energy is like a little bit funny. It's kind of like up and down, a little bit like unstable. But we feel like he was put in this like very small place because they were like worried about him like hurting himself or other people. So they put him in a very tiny box. Is that true? Is that who we're talking to? You can touch any of these devices. Is it not true? Is there a separate man here? Okay.
I was just saying, I keep feeling like someone's at the end of the hallway, like looking at us.
Are you mediating the conversation between us and this man? Yes. Sorry, it's because what they were telling me is when I put the REM pod there, the person that's usually in this room started like, his energy started getting really weird, which I could feel, like very high energy, like how it was doing. I've never seen a REM pod like do that. So then a man came forward and was like a separate man, like one of the workers, I feel like, came forward as more of a solid energy, and he was like, I'm gonna calm this down for you, make sure you guys are okay over here. So that's why I was like, is there someone else here that's mediating a conversation? So will you talk on behalf of this man? You can change the flashlights if you'd like to answer yes. Okay. Was this man in this room because of his mental disability? Did the staff feel like it would keep him more safe from himself and others? Yeah. I also have a question. Were the walls padded or something? Or is that just your ability to tell me why he was in here? Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is there someone walking down the hallway? I keep hearing footsteps down the hallway.
Are those your footsteps? Is that someone else's footsteps? Is there no one walking down the hallway? I feel like we're kind of trying to ask for someone else to talk, and that's why it stopped. Because it's not the man. Sorry. Because he's like, do you want to do it? Because I feel like you're hearing, kind kind of like a residual thing. It's like a woman that's bringing something to one of the rooms down the hall. Yeah. Because I see them walking their lady.
That's not that close.
Yeah,
Do you hear it?
I got like full body chills right now.
Is there a man standing next to Anthony?
Like they're just getting more and more intense.
Is there something standing next to Anthony? Is there a reason why Anthony's getting chills? Is it due to the souls that are around us? Is it confirmation of something? Yeah, that's what he told me in my head. What were you thinking?
What do you mean?
Is it confirmation that their souls, like, is it confirmation of what he's asking?
I was just asking if there's someone come like walking closer towards us, like to me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, is that true? Is it kind of true? Like residually true? He's saying, you're asking another soul to talk. It's someone else. It's not this man.
they're back again. And I'm not like thinking of anything.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
100%.
Is it the nurse that walks this end of the hall?
Yes. Who's the nurse?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I have not ran into her a whole lot, but it's always been said that there's an angry nurse on this side.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting angry vibes. Wait, is it the nurse
I
that
think her
people
name
are
was
meeting?
Phyllis.
Phyllis?
Yes, Nurse Phyllis, I believe it was.
Is it Nurse Phyllis? Is she like an older lady?
I believe so.
Does she have darker hair?
Yes.
Yeah. That's her.
I don't know why she's angry.
It's just her nature.
You could feel her, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It feels like an uneasy energy. Like,
She's like one of those no nonsense sort of Brit people.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have a big issue. Like not issue, but I have like growing up like older women who took no nonsense, like my teachers and stuff like that. I grew up and I had nuns as teachers, and I was always scared of them.
Yeah. She's like, I needed the backbone in order to be able to work over here. So that's why people perceive me as this like very negative sort of feeling. Yeah. But I don't know, I'm very comfortable with feminine energy, so that's why it's easy to doctor. It's just like, she's a very authoritative female energy.
I get very, I was gonna say, I get very tense and timid around that kind of energy.
Yeah, that's probably why you're getting a chill from it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's not because necessarily I'm scared, it's more so I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
It's like,
But-
I've had like intimidating women throughout my whole life.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this man says that that's like your ability. When you get chills, it helps validate things for you. Yeah.
It happens all day in my apartment. Yeah, I feel a little bit more at ease now knowing
Yeah.
like I'm not as...
That's what I thought it was. Because it's usually heels that we hear. That's
Yeah,
what it was
it's-
sounding like to me, was like heels.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I heard the heels and I was like,
What?
it was like when we heard it at the Franklin Castle. When you heard those heels clear as day. That's how it sounded.
Gotcha.
Walking down the hall, coming this way.
Yeah, that's fun. For the woman that we're talking to, Nurse Phyllis, did the nurses work with specific patients and you were one that were able to work with this one? She makes me feel like they had men work with him. And that's why there's a man talking to me. Did you work with the patients that were closer to the door? Yeah, she's talking about some of the patients had like a restricted key, like a restricted label on them. So only certain people were allowed in and out of the rooms. So I'm like, why are you coming over here and talking to us? And she's like, I was just doing something over there. You told me to come over here. Yeah. Is that the man that was touching the REM pod earlier? No. Yes.
I was asking if that door ever opens by itself. And it turned on, and then it turned back off when I asked it to confirm it.
Oh, got you.
Because I've been watching it.
Yeah, because I'm like, why is it going on and off?
I'll stop asking questions.
Well, if you ask a question, just tell me.
I've been thinking about them. So I think of a question and it answers it, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, share with the class. Yeah, did John close that door? So the door closed on a paranormal reason? Kind of.
Did Russell touch it?
Because they're like, we
think he
use
did.
physicality to do the things that we want. So it's kind of like a manifestation of things. So when you want to do something physically manifesty, if you think about it, physicality makes things happen in a slower fashion. So if they think things, they can manifest it into existence in the spirit realm. But if they want to do something physical, they have to put energy behind it in order for it to happen. So he thought about it, and that was like the spark. And then us giving the energy by going through the door allowed it to start closing.
Yeah.
So it was his intention for it to close, and we allowed the energy passing through it to give the energy to finish it. That's what he's explaining to me, which is why I was like, kind of.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you still need some sort of thing to manifest that for you.
No, it totally makes sense. Because when we were walking through, I mean, the door didn't close by itself. We were standing in the doorway, the door wasn't moving.
Yeah, because he whispered in my ear, coincidences aren't coincidences. You know?
Do you guys enjoy us being up here?
Do you enjoy us telling your stories? The man that's in this room, does he want to say anything before we go? Will you allow him to say anything? Yeah, there's still a dude standing in front of that, in front of the soul. Because he's like, he was kind of misbehaving. And now we're going to flash it on and off. Is that the man that was in this room? Yeah. Thank you for interacting with us. Can I ask you questions? Would you be okay with that? Will the man allow you to answer questions? You can Can you turn that on for no? Yeah. Do you have questions?
No,
No?
I don't have any more. I can't see the door anymore.
I have a question.
Sure.
Why did the energy just change out here?
Yeah.
Like big time.
Is it
I
because
had to
of the
move
things
into
I
a
was
room
thinking
because I'm
of?
not
Sorry.
standing in that hallway.
It changed because I was going to ask the soul in here about the little things that people see. Liv told me that people see like tiny things. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
The crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one.
What was explained to us is those are the things, like the hallucinations that the soul in this room would see when he was alive. And he believed so deeply that they were alive, like real, like he would talk to his hallucinations, that it manifested them into existence. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. So that's why this masculine soul that's standing in front of the person that's in this room was like, no, you cannot ask that question.
It got very cold.
Because I was gonna start asking about the little things that people see.
Yeah, it got pretty cold and a lot darker. It felt like, not like darker in energy wise, but like darker. I can't see anything.
Right, and I also think it got darker a little bit energy wise too. I don't move out of hallways unless I feel the need to, and I felt like we were going to be rushed.
Yeah. It's because I was gonna start asking questions about those things. Which is why I asked if I was allowed to ask questions about them first. Okay.
Very good.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for validating everything for me as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. He's like, you need more confidence in yourself, son.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Oh, we're going in here. She's really going for it.
Well, they're all connected. Why?
This is where the superintendents lived.
Oh, all of them?
Yes. So this was their living quarters.
Why are they all connected?
So this is where the man would sleep.
Privacy.
Over here. This is where they'd like fart and do man things.
At 9 p.m.?
Fart. Group farting starts at 9 p.m.
What?
I said specifically only farts at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
That's when
window.
group
Is there a
farting starts.
window? Can somebody show me if there's a window over there and I'm seeing cars going through the window?
Yeah, there's 2 windows.
Okay, good. We didn't go in this room. Oh yeah, no we did, sorry.
There's a big poop tube in here.
Yeah, so this is like
Above
their
the apartment complex.
fancy living room.
Emily's just leading the way right now.
Look how pretty this window is. Is this the front? It is the front.
Yeah.
Why can't we have windows like this?
Ooh, we could play cards.
I can tell you your fortune.
I don't think we're supposed to do that with that things here, but we could.
So what do you think happened in this room?
Happened? I don't know, there's a lady with short brown hair.
I didn't see a lady with short brown hair. I saw a lady with long blonde hair, but you might be talking to someone else, which is valid.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like very petite and her hair is very short and very curly. So I have a lot of pressure because you're all staring at me. And thinking
Just
I know
pop
things
a
about
squat.
her. Pop a squat? No.
Ask her questions. What did her last name start with? What letter?
Can't do that.
Does she have anything that she wants to share with you?
No.
Share with the class?
This thing moves.
The bed does?
No, the rocking
Oh,
chair.
sorry. I was like, wait, are we in a motel? Where do you put the quarters?
The quarters.
Talking about beds.
Bed levitation.
Maybe that's why you didn't push them together. She just had her own party.
Does she have a baby?
She
You
might
didn't
have.
See her?
I
You
didn't see her.
You see another lady?
Yeah.
Is that what the story's about?
No.
Oh, really? Is there a story in this room?
Maybe that's what happened. Why what happened happened.
I mean,
If she had a baby.
Yeah,
because they were. I see what you're
She
saying.
shows me as a baby. That's why she keeps telling me about this chair. She has a baby.
Because they were gonna, yeah.
She's like, it wasn't this one, but It's a good representation.
Good enough.
Was the baby born?
I mean, she's holding it sitting in a rocking chair, so I would assume so.
That would make sense.
We don't know the whole story,
She
so
looks like her.
Probably like 4 superintendents, so
Yeah.
you don't know.
So
yeah, it might be one that we're not talking about, not the
Right.
story.
Excuse me, what? Those don't usually work for us for whatever
There you
reason.
go, Russell. There you go. It works.
If that's you, can you turn that off? Does it need to be reset?
No, I reset it when I set it down, and then did it
She
again.
says it needs to be reset.
Reset it.
Hit 0. So there's a woman that can in here.
That's the story.
Do you know what she looks like?
I do not.
Okay.
I know her. Well, she-
That's real. Yeah, because Liv and I get different people in here.
Who do you pick up on thinking? Can you describe her? I mean, I know how old she was and stuff, so.
Age is weird for me because a lot of times they'll change their age to be closer to mine because it's relatable. She looks like her. She has very, very short hair and it's like very light brown. And for whatever reason, I see her with a baby in like a rocking chair.
That's probably not Mary then. She
Okay.
never had any kids of her own.
Got you. What's her name?
Mary.
Mary.
You said
I'm
this
not
rocking chair moves, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, maybe not because it's pressed against the wall. Are you touching that? You can make it stop if it is you. Does it need to be reset? You can turn a flashlight on for yes.
That's what I was doing in there too, the same exact way. Same exact thing.
If that's a soul touching this, can you make it stop? Does that mean it needs to be reset? You can turn that off for yes. Zero, this one.
Does the temperature one always blink? The temperature's going down in there.
Oh. Are you making the temperature go down?
I'm just
Yes. The flashlight went off. Are you able to touch the REM pod in here? You can turn a flashlight on for no if you can't. Should Anthony reset the REM pod in there? Yes. It'll reset it. Sorry. She's like, dang, those things get stuck. Are you touching the REM pod and then it's hard to get the energy away from it? Or something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
Temperature's going off and then
Yeah.
that one's going off.
But she's like, I touch it and it's like static electricity. It goes, and then it gets stuck like that. Yeah. Does it just need to be less sensitive? Can you try touching it again? Yeah, okay.
Here.
So, we're in Mary's room, and we have a REM pod in this room, and then what's over there? The living room or something?
This is
That
will be
was
a,
it. Husband's room.
Oh, the husband's room's that side. Can you make that stop? So are you the woman that they talk about in this room? Do you want to use the REM pod to talk? Yep. Yes. So you're the woman that they tell stories about. Are the stories about you true? Yes. Are they missing parts of it? Yes. What do the beeps mean?
Temperature's going down, I believe.
Down?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
cold.
you. This is interesting.
It's colder in here.
Am I seeing a woman with light brown hair? Does she have a baby?
Temperature.
Do you know her? You can make that stop if you know her. The temperature's going off in there too.
Yeah.
Can you turn it off if you're doing that?
They both stopped at the same
I
time.
know! Interesting.
One of our superintendents, his wife lost a baby while she was here.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
she was born, but then she died shortly after she was born.
Yeah, that's
So it
what
might
I
be
felt
her
like
you're
too.
seeing. Yeah.
Yeah, because the baby that I'm, like, seeing had some sort of problem, like upper respiratory problem, that prevented them from being able to breathe, and they didn't have, like, a solution for it, like whooping cough or something like that. Okay, well, I don't know if this is true, but it makes me feel like this baby died of, like whooping cough. Would that be a thing that would happen back then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't get a cause of death,
Yeah.
but she had 3 kids, but the oldest was born here and didn't make it.
Gotcha.
The other 2 survived. We actually got to meet them. They were still alive.
Got you. That's probably who that is then. Yeah. Stuff like that
I'm
freaks
trying to
me
remember
out.
her first name. Her last name's Nixon. Judith? No, that's the daughter's name is Judith.
Oh, got you.
I can't remember the mom's.
Yeah. Freaks me out when I get validation and things.
I forgot about that part because it's something we don't talk about that part of her, you know.
Yeah.
We don't like to bring up the sore stuff if we don't have to.
Yeah.
And we didn't have enough.
Yeah.
Flashlight's trying to turn off in here.
Sometimes. Is the lady with blonde hair the person they talk about in here? Can you make one of the flashlights go on? I know you just made it go off, and that was probably for me. Is the blonde lady Liv is talking about the person that they tell the stories about? Is she someone else?
This one just turned off.
I don't know what that means.
No, me neither.
Okay.
Right after you said, is it someone else? It turned off.
Got you.
Is there a man in this room? Can you turn the flashlight on?
Are there like 3 ladies that are talking? They're like, you want 3 ladies to talk, but there's only me.
So you're getting reaction with Mrs. Nixon now, the one that baby.
Yeah, the one with the baby.
Mary, the one that committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she comes and goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get her to talk.
Got you.
But her husband, he's the one that usually will talk.
Mm. Interesting. So is Mary's husband able to talk to us? Can you use the REM pod? Or the flashlights?
Yes.
Did you turn the flashlight on?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's his bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I have the chills right now too. I feel,
Yeah, there's a flashlight in here that turned on.
I feel like he's standing next to me.
Yeah.
If you're standing next to me, can you turn this flashlight off in here?
It went on in here.
It's turning off in here.
Did you like working here? Yeah.
Yeah, that validates it.
What?
I was just thinking I was going to ask, was he the one that was helping us understand when we were in the basement on the other side?
I don't think it would be him, but it could have been. But I was thinking it was Delbert Nixon.
Yeah, he's different.
No,
I know.
I don't know, but I was thinking if it was him and it just turned on.
Oh, it's turned on?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when you were telling me it was Nixon,
Yeah.
that's who I was asking. That's who I asked. He was
Oh.
Oh, I thought
standing
you were
next to
talking
me.
Oh,
about
got
Otis.
you.
I thought you were talking
No.
about Otis, Mary's husband.
No,
Yeah, I thought so too.
I was
I was
asking
like,
about
they feel like
Nixon.
different souls.
Yeah, I was asking about Nixon if he was the one that was helping us understand.
Yes.
Nixon's energy reminds me of like a Santa Claus energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like that jolly,
Yes,
happy.
very cheerful.
Yeah.
And it's a very comfortable person.
Otis, not so much.
Yeah, he has more masculine presenting energy.
He just the flashlight came on.
Yeah, I saw. You got any other questions?
No.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
And thank you for talking with us.
Preach.
Thanks for showing us that the REM pods work as well. Russell will be happy.
Yeah, it's hard to get them to stop. It's like you push energy into them, and then it's hard to like get the energy back out. Is that why people don't? Is that why souls don't use our REM pods? Yep.
We don't have a lot of luck with them here. I'm surprised your guys is going off so much.
We generally don't have luck at all with
Yep.
them.
Yeah.
I don't think they like them. I don't think spirits really like them.
They're hard because the way the soul explains it to us, it's like, you know, like how a bagpipe works, where you have to blow air into like big bag, and then you can start playing. That's what it's like to use that.
They have to put the energy in first.
Yeah, so they have to like blow a whole bunch of energy in. So then trying to get it to stop at the right time is hard because the energy has to leave it.
Okay.
So that's why it keeps getting stuck. It's not as accurate as the flashlight. But we keep telling our one person that they work.
Yep.
So we're like, prove it to them. And we think it's funny.
I just need to go before I leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you like our spooky investigation at the Madison Seminary? If you didn't, don't tell me because I'll cry. It's 4 in the morning. I have lots of tears.
So if you like this content, let us know where we should go next. And also, make sure you subscribe with that notification bell so you get notified of the next stuff we are about to release. And have a nice day.
And these are our lovely patrons. So if you want to talk about spoopy things like this, join our Patreon by looking at the link in the description below. But until then, we are your Madison. There we go.
Yeah.
Turns off.
Can we wait? Are you able to see it entirely?
Yeah, I think so. Can you turn a flashlight on for me, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
See?
Okay. Thank you.
Man, you are one creepy motherfucker.
Just watch your mouth, kid.
Yeah, no, she's very direct. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, sure. Oh god, I really don't like watching.
You should intro.
Oh yeah, we do have to do that, huh? Okay.
I hope they don't want to be part of this.
Are they doing a fucking seance?
I don't know what they're doing.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Em.
And I'm Liv.
And I'm Russell.
And we're your PsycKicks.
So, today we're doing Haunted Inception, where we react to a ghost investigation team in the Madison Seminary while being in the Madison Seminary. So we're going to be reacting with our lovely haunted doll friend and whoever else wants to talk. But we have 2 flashlights, as you can tell, because they went on. And we have 2 cat balls and then an EMF reader, which I'm sure you can't see from the distance. But you can definitely see them going on and off.
Yeah.
Supposedly, this is the most haunted doll in Ohio.